Well, when it comes to the future of Marvel Studios, depending on how you look at it, a misstep that is the Eternals, I don't think there's going to be any slowing down the expansion of the franchise. So let's talk about a unexpected casting, to say the least. And that is the casting of the one and only Jim Carrey as MODOK. This is perfect. So just so people are very well aware, this is still one of those things that hasn't been confirmed by Marvel Studios or the trades or anything, but it's one of the pieces of details that has hit the internet recently that's being confirmed by many people that have also confirmed substantial amounts of leaks in the past and was only made available online through a giant dump of info because of the confidence the people reporting it have and the fact that other people can verify their evidence. Now, when it comes to MODOK, we've heard that Marvel Studios had plenty of interest in this character in live action, and that's why the TV series that was going to use him, which was New Warriors, was in part scrapped because Marvel Studios did not want the character ruined by a cheap TV budget. We know that there was plans to introduce the idea of MODOK a little bit earlier in the MCU, hence the foundation and establishment of AIM in the MCU in Iron Man 3, but again, things went a different direction as projects and the fight with Marvel TV continued, which I've covered extensively at this point, especially what the book goes into. And trust me, there's more I'll talk about soon. But MODOK is one of these characters that's a fan favorite, recognizable character. And it's surprisingly one of the TV series that was left over that Kevin Feige gave the go-ahead to because he liked MODOK and what they were doing with that series and talked about it in a positive light. So it's really no surprise that we're hearing that MODOK, with this news, is going to be appearing in multiple upcoming MCU projects. Not just films, not just the TV series side of things, like he's going to be a major connective character throughout multiple projects, all played by Jim Carrey. Now, we don't know how they're going to approach this. My assumption would be you're going to start off with him being more human than anything, probably not the giant floating head right away, and then you're going to evolve it. And I would assume they're probably going to use that Marvel vs. Avengers game as a template of sort of how to get there, because, again, Marvel was involved with the development of that, the story ideas, and you see some of the pieces in that game that are strangely mirroring things in the MCU. So again, I think that this is sort of that Marvel mentality of, let's put this out there first, and then have it simmer there for a while and build a fan base and a following, and then we'll do it like that. So I'm guessing that's how they're going to approach this. And honestly, Jim Carrey is such a, well, he's such an, how do I say this? This isn't bad. He's such a great actor at chewing the scene that you can't turn away. I mean, who thought that he would make a great Dr. Eggman before we heard the casting? Nobody was like, it should be Jim Carrey. But the moment you heard it, you're like, yeah, who else could fight Sonic and chew that scene and make you believe he believes it? It's Jim Carrey. If there's one face, one head I could see floating that's like 15 foot tall, it's Jim Carrey's head literally chewing the scene. I mean, this is about as perfect of a casting as you can get. So what is your guys' take on this? Does this excite you? I mean, another actor I would have been like, I don't know if I can do this as MODOK in live action. I hear Jim Carrey, I go, done deal, you can make this work.